Hey guys, this is Nate and this is the Nader Tater channel. Today I'm going to talk about the T-Mobile app. They just had a update with this. Now it's app version 2.5. They've added a couple good features to it. Now I'll say in the past, the app, I used it when I originally set up my gateway there, and then it was so buggy and lacked so much information, I never used it again. They did update, so I figured, hey, I'll give it another try and I'll see how it does. And I will say it did hit on at least a couple of the issues with the previous one. It seems a little bit more robust now. You know, to be the most robust, I connect directly to the Wi-Fi of that guy. I also have a Ethernet to USB-C adapter that I can plug directly in if I wanted to do that method as well. But you know, you can actually connect to the gateway through your own external router. It's more troublesome. So anyways, let me show you this new app and the key things that it does different than the previous version. So here's the new app. Just pulled it up. It looks very similar on the home page. All right, so as you can see under the devices, now you do get the name of the device instead of just the MAC address, which no one knows what their MAC address is for all their devices. So you can see for me, I only have my computer and my phone hooked up to the T-Mobile right now, because typically I have you know, going straight to my router there. So this is showing you that, and you can go in here and it will also give you signal strength. So it's kind of a nice feature that it lets you know what the signal strength is, and obviously the name of it, so you can actually pick out which ones you want, and then you can do a schedule where you can control it. Again, that's really not that useful, but at least it's a little better than it was before. So then in the network place, you can change. It looks like, you know, they were going to let you change like 2.4 and 5 gigahertz frequency. It doesn't. All it lets you do is change the SSID name and the password, which again is something, but it's not a lot, and I think you could do that before as well. So the support, same as before. The more is very similar to the same as before, except for a couple things. And before I get to those, I'll just say real fast, this gateway user guide, I do recommend it. A lot of the questions I see out there, they're actually answered here. It's not that big of a file, even on a mobile phone. It only takes about 5 minutes to read it, and it has a lot of good information. You know, things like, you know, when the battery or when the unit's on the battery power, it's not plugged into AC, that the Wi-Fi and Ethernet does not work, and that's normal. Stuff like that. That's just good to know. Gateway information shows you your current firmware. You can see I'm on 1609, which is the latest as of right now. Then it gives you some other ID and information there. So now, cell tower connection matrix. This is probably the one that I would use the most often, second to the last thing I want to talk about. But now at the top, you have an LTE and a 5G. And I never understood why before. I mean, I guess I do know why, because this is the first 5G device they've had. The previous one was only 4G. So these are my 4G cell tower metrics, and then I can flip over and see my 5G. And obviously, if you don't have anything there, that means you're not connected to a secondary signal or to a 5G signal. So that is great that they've added that. And then here again, change your password. The other nice one is this restart your gateway. So I've had issues or inconsistencies with the gateway restarting in the past. You used to lose your settings, which was annoying. I think from what I've seen, that's gotten better over time, so you don't get a factory reset kind of randomly. But the way I kind of avoided that was I always used the restart the gateway setting on the web browser interface, and now they actually have it right here on the app. So you can click this and you can restart the gateway from your app, and that's really nice for the people that have their gateway far away, especially, or in the outdoor enclosure, in the attic or whatnot. You know, having that remote access for me, I can obviously reach it and push that button and do it that way as well. So that's about all there is to it for the app. What I will say is that I typically still use the web interface. This would give me the option to obviously do this, if I'm sitting on the couch or something else, but this still gives you more information and it's easier to read and follow in my opinion than the phone still. So I'm glad they updated. I hope they keep making it better. Really what everyone wants is band locking and a bridge mode or DMZ mode, something to allow them to use it solely as a modem and not have it really hinder what you can do with your own setup. So hopefully they're listening to feedback and they're making those improvements. The other thing that I've been featuring on my channel is some other modem router devices that allow you to do a lot more of those configurations, including things like change your TTL on the modem so that it's registered as a specific type of device, which can help you with some of the plan options that you have out there. So feel free to check those other things out, and if you notice anything else on that app that I didn't catch or have any questions or comments, feel free to put them below in the video, and I do read those and I do follow up whenever possible on those kind of questions. So thanks for watching and take care.